Hi everyone! Today is going to be a tiny bit different. I am not going to start off with anything crazy. I'm not going to start off with any kind of introductions or anything like that. I'm just going to start off with just getting into the game and seeing if I can figure out the true ending. Well, the path of knowledge, I think is what it was called. I am honestly pretty stumped at the moment. I'm not quite sure what it could be, what it is, or anything in between. But I'm going to sit here and kind of contemplate, come up with different ideas, and kind of go from there. So today's going to be a tiny bit different than normal because of that. Did I unmute? I did. Cool. Good. Okay. So today is going to be a tiny bit normal than that. Different than that. So, this is my papers from yesterday. As you can see that I was figuring shit out. So now is the time to see what we can find. I'm going to be at the mountain. I need to figure out what it is about this. Trying to see if I can have my old page that was previously on area. But I'm going to use that as like extra notes. Oh. Here it is. Oops. Okay. What could this be? Exos kind of gave me a hint, a small hint, that page 49 is a clue. Not 100% sure how this is a clue. It's in the box of 49. Is 49 a number? I do have a photo on my phone as well. So I'm going to take a peek at that too. So if it seems like I'm playing on my phone, I am just looking at the picture, I promise. See? If it'll show it. It's just a picture. It's just me trying to figure out what my picture is, what it could mean. There is no 49 on that, so I said today's going to be kind of a boring stream because I'm just going to be trying out different things and I'm just kind of thinking of it through. I do unfortunately have to get off early tonight because tomorrow we are having a costume contest at work and I am going to be dressing up along with Kexels and we're very excited over our costumes. Not going to say what it is though. I will post pictures in my Discord tomorrow afterwards, though. Okay. I wonder what happens when I put this symbol. What if I do down, over, up, up. Right. What if I do that in front of the wall? What if I might just try to do something like that where I start to put like my inputs into that I already have maybe into something onto that. And please no hints. I don't want any kind of hints or anything on that. I do believe Kexels has told me that if anybody tries to give me a hint or anything along those lines, that he will be deleting the message. So please no hints or anything along those lines. And like I said, it's probably going to be a boring stream because you're going to see me sitting here contemplating and just kind of think things through. But we're going to work on it together. So if I do Do that. So that means there's nothing here for the fairies, which is fine. And then the door was the 3333 there. What could it be? Something to do with these? I don't even know if I got all the doors, truthfully. Hmm. I don't think this has anything to do with it right here. Hmm. So I'm trying to tell you my little thought process a little bit. I thought maybe the numbers on here were page numbers. And I was thinking if it's a page number, there might be something on the page onto it, right? And my other thought process of it was, hold on. So, like, if you start to look at these pages, I thought maybe, hold on, I'll show you an example. Like these arrows, I thought maybe these arrows were a code. And so starting from like here, it would be like right, up, down, 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 up, right, down. I think that starts lower, down, up, right, down, up, right, up. Was that 20? I don't really think that's the thing. And then down because of the 30. And then down because of the 24. Like I said, it was one of my theories that I was going on and attempting to do, but I don't think it was going to work. Truthfully, I'm not 100% sure where to start. I know Kexels gave me the hint of this page of 44. Is there numbers or something hidden? Or numbers or something hidden? And then I worry, like, I might be taking things a little too literal. So that's just the questions. Like, what's really the thing and what's really the not? So obviously I need to get this open. I also thought maybe... I also thought maybe this was supposed to be in circumstance with the door, like the four things, but it's not long enough. It needs to be 8 long. Yeah, I thought maybe that was the thing. I thought maybe 8 long. 4, 5. It's 5 by 5. Let me try that. Down, up, here, up. Right? Isn't that the... No? No? It's gotta be like a bunch of input of codes too. It's not just like one little simple thing. That's for the query. Oh wait, maybe the butterflies? No? I thought maybe the butterflies or something. Is there any other numbers that are gonna box? The 49 isn't on the grid. Yeah, 49 is on the grid. I thought maybe... Okay, so that's what it was saying for that. Like, trying to see... My thought process now is I'm trying to see, like, inside of even the Tunic language in English. But, like, excuse me, if I see any, like, other numbers or boxes or something different. $16 boxes. 4. I wish I knew what that said. Probably says, like, the golden path or something like that. These look like up arrows. Am I supposed to zoom? My cute little face. Okay. What if I try to do it as like... Well, that doesn't make sense either. Because I was like, well, what if I try to do it in like 4 squares? But the... the box is a 5 by 5. Like I would have 48, 11, 27, 21. 55, 31, 9, and 40. No, because that doesn't seem like it would work. Am I dividing a number? The golden path. Anything in gold? Wait, hold on. What about everything in gold? What if it's everything in gold? That's gold. Oop. Oop. How about? Damn it. That's gold. That's gold. Which number is this? 6? And it's on the thing. Wait. So, page number 6 is on top of there. And it looks like... that. What if I just look for gold? Because it's supposed to be the golden path, right? And page number 6 is on there. What if I look for highlights? Or anything gold onto it. So number 6 for sure. And 6 is on... and 6 is on one of my numbers. So what if we try to do that? Was 4? Was there anything gold on 4? Yes. So 4 is like in the center there. Okay, I have an idea. Okay. So 5 by 5. Number 4 looks like that. Okay. Two, 3, 5. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay. I'm kind of getting somewhere. Alright. Writing out the numbers. Give me a second. So 48, 11, 2, 6, 52, 27, 21, 4, 50, 42, 15, 22, 55, 31, 33, 46, 28, 9, 40, 18, 34, 16, 12, 39, 44. Okay. Okay. So 4 looks like that. 6 is that. Okay. I think we're getting somewhere. Let's see. So let's go to 48. I think that's a bad place to start. I'm assuming it's gonna make a pattern. Like a connective pattern. So let's try 50 instead. Is there gold here? There is. Kinda. Looks like it's kind of going up. And then it's like a block around. But it's not really going down. So, hold on. So 50 is kind of going like... Oh. So what if we do... But it's not going down. It's kind of cutting off in the middle right here. And it's going like a block. Okay, so let's go to 42. Where are you gold? Where are you gold? You're gold there. So how would that work? $42. I don't know how that would work. I'm just gonna draw it and then we'll go from there. I'm just gonna draw it. Unless that's not it. That might not be it. Gold. Unless it's the symbols from... Hold on. Unless it's the symbols from this. Which it would be right. up. Unless it's those symbols. So maybe if I don't do it that, I'll go right up, maybe? Because this is what I'm looking at previously, because that's kind of like what the symbols look like. So I was thinking maybe like that is the weird looking symbol up there. Unless that's supposed to be a direction I'm going. It can't really go diagonal. But this does look like it's connecting. So I do like how this looks so far. Let's try 52. 52. Gold up here. Okay, so 52. It's connecting. Up. Down. Right. Down. This is pretty cool. If what I'm doing is right, just 42 is going to be my problem child. Let's try 33. Is there gold in 33? Yes. But, like, how would that work? Unless it's supposed to be, like, straight lines. It would be down, right, down. Okay. So it would be down, right, down, straight with a line through. Twice. Okay. So 33. Oop. Um, 31. This is a lot if it goes off of him. Everything else has been kind of pretty straightforward, though. Let's try 18. 18. Gold. Yes. So 18 looks like a line through. Up. Across with a line through. Down. Okay, 44. Oops, 44. Right here. $44. Would be down, left, up. Oh, I made that too short. Ugh. I'm gonna have to rewrite this. I have to make a really big piece of paper. Okay, I think I have something super steady. Get out of here, paper. I think I have something super solid going on right now. I'm making a bigger piece of paper. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. I made my box of 5 really, really big. 1, 2, 3, 5. Okay. So 48. 1, 2, 6, 52. 32, 33. So let me see if I can try to fix 44. So 44 would be yeah, I'm gonna have to fix that in post. But you know, we're doing details. And so I'm gonna make my bigger one when I go and do it. I should be doing this with a pencil and not a pen, so that way I can just erase what I'm doing. But you know, details. 27, 21, 4, 50, 15, 22, 5, 31, 46, 28, 9, 40, 34, 16, 12, 39, and then 44. Okay. This is exciting. So this is, again, I messed up on my little map. So no too much judgments, please. So that's what I got so far. I said it's really rough looking. I'm gonna make it onto a bigger piece of paper, so no worries, and I'll put my mindset as I'm going. It's just right now I made the small box and then I'm like trying to put lines through it and I'm like, this isn't working. So okay, so 44, let's try 39. Up top. $39 is over, down, over, up, over. Now let's go to 12. Is that it? It's just a square. Unless I'm not looking at it right. Oh, 11 has some too. Okay. So 11 is this down. So this is about to be a really long code, is what I'm seeing here. 12. Is a square. don't think that's right. That's the only gold thing that I see. Oh, I'll put it down. This is all up to interpretation for right now. And so this is just what I'm seeing. And for like the golden path, as I was saying. And so if this is the closest thing that I got going on right now. What's on 15? 15. Nothing. Okay. What's on 16? Nothing. Okay. What's on 2? Two is... Oh, stop it. 2 is the candle. I even looked at that a couple of times. I'm like, that looks like a thing. What was number 4? Oh, so it's probably coming down. So this will probably connect to that. Oh. It probably is the top of this. Because there is no... Oh, I see. Okay. So 4 should be... that. I see. Okay. 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 4 should be that. This is crossed out. Pay no attention to that. Okay, okay. I'm seeing what's going. What's the next number? I can go 9. 9. That's gold? But that looks weird. That's also gold. Oop. Is it trying to tell me the same thing? Sorry, my glasses are a little dirty. Oh, that made things worse. Hell. Ah, here we go. Ah! Stop it. Okay. So, taking a break for a second. It looks like I got a steady thing going on right here. I don't know if this is, like, the correct answer for sure. But I have a good feeling about it. Ooh, my eyes are burning. I have a really good feeling about it. And I have a really good idea that I think I'm doing okay. Now, if this is like in order or anything else in between, then that's something I'm gonna have to figure out, because I don't know why the door looks like that. Maybe it's just because it's the door, unless there's supposed to be like multiple sequences or something. But you know, we'll see. Those are, time will tell. Right now I have a theory. I'm chasing it, leading it on. Like I said, unfortunately, I will not be able to stay up too late this time. That's why I started my stream a little earlier than normal. So, okay. 20, what number am I on? 9? So 9 looks like... I'm just gonna draw it. That's so hard to distinguish. My eyes are burning. I'm just gonna draw it. We'll see. 9 may not even be anything. Question mark. Okay, so then we'll go to 16. Oh, excuse me. I don't see anything on 16. Not gold. 16 or 15 looks like a no. I'm going to put a small X. And put 9 and 12 as a question mark. So, 16, 21. The writing is gold, but does that give me a hint on something? I don't think so. Unless it's more of the up, down, left, right type thing. 42 is a question mark too. I will say for 21, I'll put writing question mark, arrows. Oh, it's right in front of me. It's this. I'm a silly Willy. My eyes are burning. It's a square. And it looks like it goes up. I want to write it down on like my actual paper, but I don't think I should do that unless I have a pencil. That way I can try to connect everything. Oh, and that looks like it's going down. Ugh. I messed up on 21. Yeah. Made my own little separate box. You all would go crazy if you see what I was doing on my little paper. How bad it looks. And to make its own separate box for 21 at the bottom there. I'm figuring it out, okay? 21. 27. Well, this is gold. So 27 is like, I'm assuming it's like that with a line across it. Because it looks like the little short line on the top. So. Wait, if that's the case, then there should be something on 15. We'll see. Oops. Okay, so 28. 28 is here. 28 looks like that. Down. That. Up. Left. Up. Okay. Okay. Oh, did I check 22? Oh. There's something here. 22 has like a line up top. And then a line over here. And then it's like spaced. And there's a line over. No, it's not supposed to go up. A line over. Left. Down. Oh, I think I messed that up completely. Okay, hold on. 22 is... It's just supposed to be straight. Down. Left. Down. Right. Down. Yeah. Left, down, right, down for 22. Okay. 22. Then we go to 31. Yeah. 31's a question mark. Next, 34. 34, so where'd it go? So it's like, this one's a little tricky. So it goes up, left, so down, left, down, right, up, right. Yeah. Okay. So it also seems that there should be something on 16 then. Oh! Clever. Okay, so 15 does have something. It's the background. So 15 is down. It's like left. Down. Right. Up. Down left. Down right. Up right. And then 16 is right, down, right, up, right. So what's 12? Is that also background? Nine's also a question. What could 9 be? Unless I'm just supposed to take off the top. Okay, we'll just keep going. So I did 34. So 31 might be something as well. Oh, is it right here? Am I just being a silly little willy? Nine is a more that meets the page type answer. I figured that. I also figured with 12 is probably the same thing. I'm assuming this is the answer for 31. Unless it's his whole body, then that's a different story. But we're just gonna do this for right now. Right. I keep saying right, but I'm drawing left. Up. Right. What do you mean 12 it's not? 12 is just a square. 12 is just a square. We'll get there when we get there. We'll get there when we get there. So 48's got to be one as well. 48 has to be one. You know what? Keep going. Keep going with my numbers that I was going. Keep going. There is a gold square. Okay. I don't know how the hell that's gonna work, but you know what? We'll get there when we get there. 40. Ah, okay. So down, left, down, here, right, up, down, that way. Unless I'm supposed to start and end at 12. This is crazy. Okay, so 40... 42. Let's try 42. Now I'm looking for more that meets the eye. 42. Anything that could be gold. Anything that could be gold. Only thing I see that's gold is that. I don't know how the fuck to input that onto a thing. The 42, again, might just be arrows. I also put a question mark. Okay, 46. This is what started it all, right here. Because this is what got my idea of like, well, what if it's just a gold path. So that right up that up that. Okay. $55. $55 is where I'm supposed to end. Or I'm supposed to start. I think 12 is where I'm supposed to start. It means 9's gotta be something. The fuck is 9? Okay. 48. I did miss one. And that's good old reliable right there. 48. So it's up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. 31. 40's also... No, I found 40. Okay. Again, you're all not gonna like my drawing the way it looks. I have it outside of the lines and stuff too, and the different numbers. But I am going to write it down into a bigger sheet. I have a much bigger one. I have a much bigger one. I would like a pencil though. So give me 2 seconds. Unless Kexels, can you run me a pencil? Oops. Because I think if I did a pencil, it would probably help me understand more about what's going on, and I can erase it a little bit better and kind of go from there. I don't know what the squares are for the doors, but I also don't know anything in between of that yet. We are just taking baby steps. And I think the first step on my baby step is to trace my lines. So, give me 2 seconds. 2 seconds. Sorry about that. Went and had to grab a couple of things. Had to find a mechanical pencil, and then I went and I found oh, it's showing 0. There we go. I went and I found a mechanical pencil, and so I'm going to rewrite all of my stuff I have on here. It's a little chilly in my room. So, a little cold. Okay. We are going to do this thing. My boxes are not even. I understand that they're not even, but they don't have to be pretty. I'm not Picasso. Okay. Let's see. Hello? See me? Okay, there we go. I got a couple of pencils. Got some good erasers. So, 48. This. Oh, 20. Um, 27. 15 was 22. Eight was 46. 34 was 16. I'm sorry I'm being really quiet and doing all of this. I'm just retracing what I had on here. What was 50? And 42? And then 21. I was... Okay. Then 4 was the... Okay, 55. I don't see what 55 could be unless it's just that line. I'm really confused about 21. Because everything else almost matches up. And I need number 9. Okay, so I'll show you what I got so far. There's just a couple of them that are not connecting or are missing. What was 42? Oh yeah, I couldn't remember. 42 was like weird. So I don't have number 9 or number 42 because I'm not quite sure about those. And number 4. Oh. Ah! My buttons! Number 4 is like this. But 21 does not connect to 4 like that. Unless 4 is where you end. 4s might be where you end. So that means 55 is might be where I start. But then why is 12 highlighted? I don't understand for 42. Oh, I think I see it. Okay, hold on. So what if it's not really gold, it's more of a red. But what if it's... Then what's number 9? Nine? Because, like, I don't see where 9 would connect. And 4 leads into 21. But in 21, if this is the right thing, there's more to meet the eye with number 9. I know. But with 21, there's like this. And it's very clearly like that. It goes up, left, or down, left, down, right. And then it goes down. Or maybe it doesn't go down. Maybe it's just supposed to connect with 4 at that point. But what if you go further down? Because that would make more sense. If you go further down and connect it there. The only thing I don't have is number 9. And I'm not sure about number 12. And I was right to get an eraser. I don't understand. Because, like, 12 doesn't even lead up, so where would 9 even connect? But 40 is a loop around. Is a loop around. 28 was right here. Unless there's more on 28, which I don't think so. I'm stumped. And everything else pretty good, but this one I'm like, I'm not sure. More than meets the page? 9 is more that meets the page. Hmm. I'm not 100% sure about 9. I know you said it's more that meets the page, but I'm not. Is it on him? Is it on me? Hexels, can you give me another hint about number 9? I got all of the other ones except for this one. It's like the only one that I'm not sure of. The only thing I can think of is maybe that it's like it's about saving and stuff onto it, but I tried going onto like the it's about saving like your saved games. And so I thought about going into doing this, and I did do this. Unless I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Unless I need to go to a shrine. Everything you need to know is on that page. Well, I know. I backed out of it because it said something about it. It's file number 1, load, delete, and all that other shit. I just don't want to delete it. I got scared. I know, I see now. It says load game. That's the difference onto it. What the hell? What the fuck? So it has to go up, left, right, up, you just missed it. Told you 9 is more than meets the eye. Okay, so I got 9, but the problem is 12 doesn't connect with anything. What is it I have for 12? It's just a box. It's just a box. If I go by the top line, over. Oh! What do you have for 12, or is it long time no see? Oh, perfect time. Hi, Giraffe. Hi. Yeah, I'm on the big one. I'm figuring it out. So but it doesn't go down. I don't understand. It does go down, actually. So it goes this way. And then it goes down. Then it goes left. But nothing goes down underneath. Hey there. Awesome, I still have the same page in our gaming adventure book. Heck yeah. I love that. Yeah, my original one that I did. It's gonna drive you a little nuts. Oh, thought I had missed it. Our cat ate an earplug and almost died. He's okay, but that was a scare. Oh my god, is there... He's okay? Oh my god. I'm so glad he's okay. I got parts wrong as well. It took a few tries. Oh, 100%. That's why I switched to eraser. They're okay though? Poor baby. Animals are so silly. He's okay, sadly they had to operate on him and he's an older gentleman. So it got too cold during operation, but he pulled through. Oh yay! I'm so glad to hear that. Was the operation today? And already eating as ravenous as ever would. If he could, he would 100% eat another earplug, no questions asked. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Operation was last Wednesday. He has recovered since. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. I'm so happy. Say, little goober, don't worry about laughing. We do too, and we're glad we can laugh about it now. 100%. 100%. No, our lovely dog likes to just go and eat random plastic off the floor if we're not careful with her. Most of the time we're able to catch it and we're just being like, "Give here, give me that," and she doesn't, oh, excuse me, she doesn't fully digest them and stuff, but thankfully. But no, I'm so glad that she's good. He's good. Their winter vacation funds through 2-5. Oh wow, down the drain, the most expensive earplug in the world, but he is priceless. Oh, alright, there's something in my eye. Oh, I understand. I would go into debt for my babies as well. So much debt. And he's okay, and that's the biggest thing. And you're right, he is priceless. And there's always vacation for another time. I'm very happy that they're okay, though. Very, very happy. And so is he able to start, like, eating solid foods and stuff now, then? I don't have anything coming from the bottom, though. I don't know. Alright, well, I have a guess of what this is supposed to be. It's a square. But I'm assuming the lines are supposed to insinuate where, like, it's supposed to connect. I'm assuming. I don't understand with number 9. Yep, he was eating a gastro diet from day one. He hates the vet, so he had to be there for pulling the IV and such, since he wouldn't let them touch him without us around. Oh, no, oh, poor baby. Good thinking. Thank you. I say you can't give me any hints, because Kexel's already warned me that if anybody gives me any kind of hints or anything like that, he's gonna he will delete the message, because he wants me to completely figure this out all by myself. So he did have to help me with one hint. No hints for me. Good. I love that. Just keep talking to me. No, but side note, I'm so glad that they're okay. I'm so glad that your baby's fine. Assuming that's where the lines are supposed to connect and such, but where does this connect? I am confusion! Because the top of number 9 would go into the top of this line. I can't circle it or anything. Same. So often with cats, there's nothing the vets can do, even if it was scary. It's good that it was an obvious fix. Yeah, thank God that they were able to find it so quickly and get it all fixed up for you. And him. Hopefully that silly little goober does not eat another earplug. Was it like a foam one, or was it like one of them like ear wax ones that you put in there, and it's supposed to like completely keep all the water out. And also, how do I... Oh. They also often cats. There's nothing new that the vets can do, even so if they're scary. They also didn't have to cut open his intestines. By some miracle, they were able to massage the earbud back into the stomach and pull out so much less invasive, much less risk of later complications. I don't know if there's an English expression, but that was lucky while being unlucky. Oh. Oh, honey. I call that an unlucky lucky instance. I have those all the time. I am very unlucky lucky. And how I mean by that is kind of like how you described, where you're able to push it back into the... Oh no. I lost my glasses. Earpiece. I'll have to dig for that in a second. But I call it unlucky lucky. Oh, gluck and ungluck is what we say. Luck and unluck. Oh, I like that. Although your expression sounds better, I'll steal it. An unlucky lucky situation? Yeah. One of my instances of unlucky lucky is, I was getting ready to drive Kexels back home because we did not live together for a while. And it was when we first started dating. And I was getting ready to take him on the road, on the highway, where we do like 70 plus miles an hour and such. And so... You know, I was fueling up my gas and I was getting ready to get going, and all I did, because I had a Mustang for a little while, all I did was hit a small bump. All I did was hit a small bump, and I heard like a loud crash, and like my tire, it's gonna sound really weird and I apologize for my sound effects, but as I started driving, I kept hearing like a... And I'm like, what the fuck is that? And I was like, I'm trying to drive and I can't like move my steering wheel at all and all of that other stuff. And so I couldn't move, I couldn't brake. I threw on my hazards and I coasted down the hill going back to my mom and dad's house, because thankfully I lived very close to them at the time. And drove over there to my mom. God, cards are scary. That's horrifying. 100%. And all I did was just go up a ramp, like pulling into a gas station. Pulling into a gas station, it was just slightly uphill. And I hit that gas station and I heard that horrifying snap. Like it was a really loud boom. And then it was just like... Turns out my whole, what did he call it? My arm? The whole one that holds like the tire snapped. Like completely broke. And so like my hood was sitting on top of my hood, like my car was leaning like this, and it was all sitting on top of that car. I don't know how the hell I still drove it. I don't know how the hell I was able to get it back to my parents, but I called my dad at the time and I was like, hey, I think my brakes gave out or something. I gotta take Kexels home, and like I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna be doing. And he's like, oh, well, just bring it to me. And so I brought it to him, and it sounded worse as I was driving. I'm like, I don't think this is the brakes anymore. And so as we were going and, you know, we were getting situated, I pulled into my parents' house, barely able to like get it there. And my dad came over and he started flipping his shit and he's like, what did you do? And I was like, all I did was just go up a hill. Like, all I did was just pull into this gas station that we have over here. And he's like, there's no way that's all you did. I'm like, Adam is my witness. That's all I did. And he's like, you completely snapped. He's like, you completely snapped your wheel off. He's like, your control arm. My control arm on my left side of my car just like that broke off. And if I was on the highway, yeah, if I would have been on the highway, we would not have been okay. But because we had gone and done that, we thankfully were not injured or anything else on the sorts, but he was a little worried because I had to try to get him home on time because he had to work. And so luckily my dad's not really a mechanic per se, but he knows how to like fix things if absolutely need be. And so he's like, I don't even know how the hell you drove it back here. And I'm like, I don't know, I was just driving. He was worried. That's the reason why he was like panicking so bad. But sorry, I lost a little piece to my glasses. I was trying to see if I can peek. Do you guys have sort of car checkups you have to do on your cars every year? Yes, but no. For the most part, it's like you got to make sure that your car is like drivable, and then in certain parts of like where we are, there's things called like e-check, where you're supposed to go and make sure that your car is at least like not running as many like emissions or anything onto it. And so as long as your car is not running like too crazy amount of emissions, you can basically drive anything. And I was also very poor. I still am, but like I was very, very poor, and I wasn't able to give my car the maintenance that it needs all the time. And so I did not have the money to regularly get it checked up, but I still needed a car to drive to like work every day. And so so it's like one of those yes but no's. I should have I should have more checks and stuff on my car, but at the time, and still now, but mostly back then, I was very, very poor, and I couldn't afford to get my car checked up and looked at, and anything else needed to be. And so, holy hell, I'm so glad it turned out worse good than you save your luck when you need it. That's what I said. It was 100% an lucky situation where I was incredibly unlucky that my tire did what it did instead of just like, you know, like blowing up. But thank God we were not on the highway or anything along those lines, because it would have been so much worse. But I'm gonna have to look for that later. Going back to this, I'm not sure. I went through and I'm kind of looking, and I'm not sure about the square. Because it looks like on here, and like on here, I'm showing you my work. Like on here, and on the top of like where that little square is where I'm assuming that that's supposed to be, where that line is right there. And then same thing with like this corner here is where this is supposed to be. And then, I don't know what the bottom line is for like where it says X. Like, and that line's going through down there. I'm not sure about that one, but then the one where it's going left this way, I'm not sure. But Giraffe, there's been so many times where I've had such an lucky situation like that, where I've been eternally grateful that things did not go worse, but it was still unfortunate circumstance that happened. And I'm really sad about that. I'm sorry. I was trying to see, because like the little part of my glasses fell off right here. So I'm trying to see if I can find it. Okay. So the only other thing that I can think of, the only other thing that I need to think of is I'm not sure That's the moments I think about when I complain about bad luck. 100%. 100%. Because I'm like, these could be situations. Kexels, I might need your help for a second. So I might have to wrap this up a little bit early. No, I understand 100%. Like these are the time frames where I'm like, I don't know what's gonna happen or what's going on. I lost and for you, Kexels, I lost the inner part of my glasses, and I can't find it, and so I might need your help for that. With that being said, unfortunately, I may have to cut this short because my glasses are not okay. So I'm going to get out of here. And I'm going to go here. I'm sorry to cut it so short, Giraffe. But I need to see. Oops, where'd it go? There we go. But I should be on tomorrow a little bit, and hopefully I'll be able to figure this out for sure and completely. And I just want to say thank you all so much for watching me, hanging out with me, and everything in between. I hope you all have a... You distracted me anyhow. No, I like this. I like it when people come in and talk to me as I'm trying to solve like these big riddles and puzzles and stuff, because it kind of gets my brain a break for a second to be like, okay, you know, take a break from this, talk to people, get your mind in there, because sometimes that actually really helps. And so sometimes I'm like, oh, why didn't I see it like that the first time? And then it helps me significantly from, you know, that point forward, because then I have a moment where I like look away and then come back and I'm like, oh, why didn't I see that in the first place? And so I actually appreciate you. Thank you very much. But tomorrow I should be back on, and I should be seeing how, if I can possibly get the true ending, if I can go from here. I don't know what happens next and what to go forward, but I'm really happy with the progress that I made today. I know it was like no progress on game, but everybody that was here and like watching me and stuff, they know that it was progress on this. Like I said, it's pretty big, and I'm still not sure about this one, but everything else I'm pretty confident on. And I think tomorrow will just be the, you know, the time. I love the Golden Path riddle. Hope you enjoy solving it. At first, I was a little frustrated, but then after I was like, oh, what if it's this? And then I started looking and I was like, this is it. Is that the bottom one of the page you were on just now? Yeah, the, oh, oops, the square. Like, I wasn't sure. Yeah, page 12. I wasn't sure about like what it's supposed to do, because like it's a square, but then there's like lines through it, and I'm assuming that's where like the lines are supposed to be connected to like the stuff. I'm gonna have to play with it a little bit more tomorrow, but I will let y'all know a little bit more about it tomorrow and such. So, but I do have to go, unfortunately. Thank you for hanging out. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Already, I'm sure you'll figure it out. Thank you. And then if you don't happen to see me, I will be on YouTube's, and so I have all of my previous streams up on the YouTube's, and I have my VODs here for previous and all that other good stuff. I got a new camera, so you can see me a little bit more crispier, and hopefully that makes my videos a little bit better, and I hope it does all that. Have a great day or night. Thank you so much. I'm having a good night, and I think you said that you were during the day, so I hope you have a good day. And thank you all so much for watching and hanging out with me. And I want you all to stay spooky, my bookie stitches. And I will see you all later in the next video. Bye, everybody. Thanks for hanging out. Bye. See you later.